Good afternoon, and welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 19 of our Crackpack modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So I do apologize, I actually just had a comment about this episode coming out late. The schedule did get all mixed around with the addition of like tips and tricks and stuff, so the episodes are coming out a little bit different than they used to. So I do apologize for any inconvenience on that. Also, this episode was meant to come out earlier today, but we've been having storms really bad here, and the power went out, and then I just took a nap while I waited for it to come back on, because I kind of just grab sleep when I can. So, if you recall last episode, we started setting up some applied energistic stuff. Since then, I haven't done too much with it. I did add, a couple more 16Ks. Or a couple 16Ks, so that we can store a bit of this stuff. And the digital miner's been running pretty heavy lately. You'll notice we're building up quite a bit of stuff here, and also in here, and of course in the AE system. We're actually up to a decent amount of diamonds, I think over a stack. I just got back from manually mining, actually, and had gotten a bit from that as well. So this episode, I actually just got back from going and getting a villager to get an emerald and all that. I got one that will trade for, give us 1 emerald for 16 wheat, I believe. But this episode, we're going to continue working with IC2, because that's something that we've kind of put off a little bit. Getting back into that. And if you notice, I'm making up quite a bit of steel here as well. Go ahead and grab that and start cooking some of that up. So, we started with IC2 a couple episodes back and got a little ways into it. And if you recall, I said I wanted to get the quantum suit helmet. So that's what we're going to be working on today, is crafting that up and a way to charge it. So let's go ahead and work on getting the helmet itself. We're going to need a few pieces of this reinforced glass, which is advanced alloys. Tell you what, I should have some plates around here somewhere. Gotta remember where I put them. Yeah, right here. And then for the reinforced alloy, we're also going to, or the advanced alloy, we're going to need a bunch of bronze plates and tin plates. So, let's see. I should have some bronze right over here. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and just turn all of that into plates. We might as well at this point, I'd say. And then let's grab a bit of tin as well. So, you'll notice I started building this out. I haven't got everything. This is going to be like our ore processing room, and then I'm going to also have a building. That's actually going to be multiple buildings that connect onto each other. So it's a bit of work. And, I'm working on it. It's not totally done yet, so I do apologize on that. But our Cobbleworks is probably going to connect over onto that, and then I've got to start building the Applied Energistics building over there fairly soon. So, and also, unless this episode gets split into separate parts, which is possible because we got a lot we want to cover, because we're pretty much going to gun straight up for the quantum suit helmet and then a way to charge it pretty efficiently. So we're going to be getting into a couple different mods with this. However, unless this is split up into multiple parts, next episode we'll be getting into the runic dungeons with the magical chalk, because I did manage to get a couple more pieces of magical chalk, and then we have one over there in that system. So, we're pretty well ready for that at this point. Let me get some diamonds, because we're going to need a bit of this energium dust. So let's go ahead, we'll get 20 to start with, I think. And there's no, let's see, there's no better way to make this stuff, is there? You know, that, just crush it. Yeah, looks like we'll probably just want to just macerate it. And get that going. Okay, there we go. Okay. And let's see, what else do we need for this? Kind of an expensive, gonna be a little bit of an expensive jump because we're pretty much jumping into top tier IC2 stuff, but we're gonna need a compressor. We don't have one of those, do we? Okay, so let's get a compressor made. I know there's a couple machines that we're probably gonna want to make this episode. That one's just basic machine casing and electronic circuits, not too difficult for us, and then a little bit of stone. I'm not too concerned about that one. Oops. Okay. And let's get that. And then the, oh yeah, we can use the basic control circuits. Forgot about that. Which we have a ton of those, so that's not really an issue. And why can I not shift click that? Okay, guess we'll just manually put it in. Okay, so there's our compressor. Do we have any cables left over? I would think. Okay. And let's get, if we've got any rubber, let's go ahead and grab, no, we got rubber or wood. I think I've got some running through the extractor. So we'll grab that. Let's see. Grab that. And then we'll just set up, I guess, a 10 cable right in here, I should think. Okay. And the way that we're going to charge this, we're actually going to take a little detour from the IC2 stuff in order to charge our quantum suit helmet. So now that we've got that, let's see, we're going to need a bit of coal, aren't we? Let's see. Carbon plates, carbon mesh, carbon fiber, a lot of coal dust. Okay. So let's get that going as well. It's a lot of processing at this point. Okay. And, whoops, we're going to have to sag mill that first, aren't we? Okay, so we've got that going, and actually, let's see, what else do we have to get here? That, we're just going to need the advanced alloy, iridium reinforced advanced alloy, diamonds, and iridium ore. That's not a problem. The advanced circuits, I think we're going to do it this way. These are just cheaper for us, I'd say, because the standard is just a bunch of like just junk, and using the mechanism ones, you know, we're pretty well set up on mechanism at this point, I'd say. So let's see, enriched alloy, we've got plenty of it, so we'll get a couple of these crafted and that'll knock that out of our build. And we've almost got the reinforced glass. Yeah, the scuba helmet, we're going to need some orange dye and a bit of rubber. Which actually, I don't think... Okay, how do you... I was never into art. How do you do orange dye? Yellow and red. Okay, we should have yellow and red, I should think. Maybe poppies. Yeah. And do we have any iron bars by chance? We do. Cool. And glass. We've got glass. Okay. So we've got that pretty well set. And that. And that. That. And now the reason, if you're wondering, the reason that we are making the quantum suit helmet is because if you recall, I said I wanted to kill the Wither fairly soon. And what I'm hoping for is episode 20 we'll do a runic dungeon and kill the Wither. And the reason that we want the quantum suit helmet for that is the quantum suit helmet, as long as it has power, it can actually get rid of the Wither effects. Which I know we could just bring milk and everything with us, and that would be perfectly fine as well. However, if we can make a helmet that does it for us, even better. I will take that in a heartbeat. So, and it gives us a good reason to go ahead and jump into IC2, because, you know, IC2 is one of those mods I feel like, oh yeah, we need to do this. But IC2 is one of those mods that I feel like, with a lot of the mods that are out there, it's hard to really have the drive to push into IC2 because a lot of things are covered, except for the in-game stuff of IC2. The in-game stuff's really, really nice, and I absolutely love it. But, you know, early on, there's easier ways to do things a lot of times. So, alright, so we've got all of that. The nano suit helmet, night vision goggles. This one is one of the more aspects. We'll need the reinforced glass. The illuminator, which is fairly easy to make. We'll need an iron item casing, which we should be able to just throw in. I believe iron plate. Was it just one of these? No, we'll need two of them. Heat exchangers, copper plates. Okay. That works out perfect. So we'll get that going again. And let's go, now that we've got this, actually let's go to the compressor really, really quick to get ourselves some advanced alloy. Oh, I'm never going to remember the order that these go in. Okay, there we go. So there's 4 of that. There's that. Okay, so we'll let that compress really, really quick. And let's go ahead and get a few more of those. Actually, was it not? Okay. And you don't have to have the whole set to make this work. You just need the helmet. That's the primary part of getting this, you know, the wither protection stuff in place. So let's go ahead and let's get, oh my gosh, I cannot click on the right thing to save my life today. Is that not right? Yeah, it's just standard glass and advanced alloy. It must not want to shift click. Not a problem. Okay. And I tell you what, let me cut camera for a minute while I get a lot of this stuff together, because I know it is a little bit time consuming waiting for all this. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, welcome back. So we've still got a ways to go on this, but I wanted to bring you guys back really, really quickly. We're going to get our Energium dust made. So to do that, we're going to need to craft out, well, should be like this. And then what, redstone through there? Yeah, shift click is not wanting to work today. And then we should just be able to compress that. Yeah. So, we'll run over here and get that compressed. And then also for iridium, you know, I've only got 3 of the actual ores. We're going to need 8 of them, but you can use these iridium shards, which are a bit more common. You tend to find those in pretty big packs. So we'll get that going. Let's grab our copper plates, and we should be set to begin crafting some of the stuff for... Let's see, we've got all of that. We've got that. So we're really just getting the iridium reinforced plates. Iridium and advanced alloy. We're going to need a little bit more advanced alloy, actually. Once that gets done, I'll throw some more tin in there. The Lapotron crystal, we've almost got everything ready for that. We're actually going to need a few more of these. So let's go ahead and get a bit more of those. And I think we'll need a bit more by the end of the episode. And then the nano suit, we're going to need another energy crystal there. The carbon plates, and then these night vision goggles, which are, you know, there's a bit more to these. Insulated copper tin. So we can get that, no problem. And see, I'll never remember what the recipe is that we need for that. Okay. I hate it when shift click doesn't work. But it's just like this, and then the tin cable. There we go. So there's our illuminators. And then we're going to need just the advanced heat exchangers and the advanced RE battery. So for these, we're going to need copper plates, basic control circuits, lapis plates, and heat exchangers. Heat exchangers are fairly easy to make. So let's get a bit more of that tin going. And the compressor, we're going to have to pull these out. Oh, God, these aren't going to stack either, are they? Shoot. Okay. And then we're also going to need this advanced RE battery, bronze item casings, lead dust, sulfur dust, insulated copper. Okay. So we should be able to just make it in here, I should think. So we'll go ahead and pull this tin out, and let's get a few of those bronze plates being made. Oh God, inventory is so terrible when you start messing with IC2. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. Oh God. But I'm going to get the rest of these Lapotron crystals made up, and I'm going to do something about my inventory here. And I'll be back again in just a moment. Okay, welcome back. So we should be good to make our advanced RE battery now. A couple pieces of this copper cable. And our bronze item casings. And then lead and sulfur, correct? Backwards. So we got that battery. I did make a little bit of space in here. And there's the last of our iridium. And now we're going to need some advanced alloys. God, this is terrible. Terrible inventory here. I'm just going to throw that out for just a second. So we're going to need a bit of the advanced alloy. And we'll get that going. We really just need a couple more pieces here, and we can get the last of our iridium reinforced plates, which would be really, really nice to get done. And then for the heat exchangers, we're going to need 4 of these. Oh God, my inventory is not even going to be able to support that at this point. I can already tell. So let's go ahead and get our reinforced plates here. Okay, and we'll get that. There's those 2. Da-da-da. Cool. So now at this point, we're really just working on getting the nanosuit helmet and the Lapotron crystal, which actually we could do that at this point as well. I believe we've got everything on hand for that. We're just going to need some lapis dust. Do I have any lapis in here? Yes. And we're going to need like 6 of these. Alright. And I think the sag mill can... No, sag mill can't do it. Okay, so we're going to have to use the macerator for that. We'll go ahead and grab that, and let's get some more of the advanced alloy being made. Because that's something, when you start getting into IC2, you're going to need a ton of advanced alloy. There's really no way around that. And let's see, let me dump off some of these items here really quick. So we're not going to need any more of that. And let's throw in that steel we don't need right this second. Bronze item casings we don't need. That's like it. Oh my god. Actually, let me grab that and switch that. We'll just throw that in there for now. Okay, so we should be good now. We got enough space to make our heat exchangers. So let's get that done. Oh yeah, we're going to need lapis plates too. Shoot. Let's actually just go ahead and start macerating up a bit of lapis. We're going to end up needing it, so it's not really an issue. And there's that. Okay. And actually, we got enough of that now too. So let's get these heat exchangers. There's 2 of them. What are we missing to make more? I think 10 plates actually. Okay. So that. Okay. So now we've got those. Now for the next step, for the advanced heat exchangers, we're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need to get ourselves 8 lapis plates. Which we're good on that. We put them through the compressor, correct? Yeah. And let's throw that down. I'm not too worried about crop sticks. Okay, so now we should be good as well. Oops. Didn't mean to pull that out. I meant to pull that out. And the Lapitron crystal. Okay, we've got everything here except for the lapis dust. So give me just a second while this stuff gets worked up, and then I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, welcome back. So we'll really quickly make this Lapitron crystal. Just need a couple of these. 6 of those. And then this energy crystal gets us our Lapitron crystal. So now if you notice, we've got everything for this except for the nanosuit helmet. We've got the carbon plate. We've got the energy crystal. We've got all of this. We're really just waiting on these advanced heat exchangers, and we'll get the helmet done, which that is fairly close to being done, I guess. Let's go ahead and get one of these crafted up. There we go. And then we'll be waiting on the last one here. And the other thing that we're going to want to get crafted, or one of the other things that we're going to want to get crafted for this, is this MFSU. So we're going to need a lot of Lapitron crystals for that. Mainly just a lot of the energy crystals. So let's go ahead and throw that stuff back in there. And let's finish out this helmet. There we go. And then, oops. For this, why you make me put everything in here by hand? It's terrible. Okay. So we'll need some rubber. These illuminators, advanced heat exchangers, advanced RE battery, and what else? Reinforced glass and advanced circuit. So there's our night vision goggles. And then for this, we just need the energy crystal, carbon plates, and night vision goggles. What's this? Okay, so we'll grab that, and now we should be all set. Of course, we can't shift click it because it hates me. It hates me. Alright, that, and something else. Something else goes in the top. Okay, no, the reinforced glass goes in the top. So what goes? Oh yeah, those iridium reinforced plates. And there we go. So we got our quantum helmet. That was a bit involved. And then for the MFSU, that's no problem. The advanced machine casing, a little bit of advanced alloys, some steel plates, carbon plates, which we've got those. The steel isn't going to be an issue at all. We can just throw this in there and get that running. The MFE, we're going to need a lot of energy crystals. So altogether, we're going to need 10 of them. That's a little bit expensive, I think. So we've got 3. Let's get... We're going to need 7 more. 7, 14, 21, 28 more diamonds. Okay. But we've got enough. I do believe that we have enough. There's 20. Because from what I've found, that... there we go. That digital miner is actually getting diamonds at a fairly decent rate. Plus, I've done a little bit of manual mining as well, so it's not too bad. The digital miner tends to find about as much as I find, actually, so that's a thing. But yeah, give me a second here because we're gonna need what 6, 12. How much of this are we gonna need? 36 lapis dust. We're gonna need a bunch of stuff basically, so I'll be back in just a minute once I get all this stuff crafted up and everything, and we'll get that MFSU made up. Okay, welcome back. So I kind of mixed it up and used the mechanism crusher as well as the macerator to get our diamond dust and our lapis dust, because it works interchangeably with those, so that's not really an issue. Let's go over here really quick, get a bit of redstone, and get all this energium dust made up really quickly. Redstone is like the least of my concerns at the moment. Alright, so that. Oh god. It's never going to. Not be a pain in my ass to do that. Okay. And there's that and that. Okay, so we should be good on... I'm just gonna throw these in here, they're driving me insane. Okay, so we should be good on that end, which is honestly probably the most expensive part. So we'll get that compressing. And next up, we're going to need the MFSU. The MFE. So we're going to need just some gold cable. The rest of it's fairly easy to make. So gold cable is easy to make though too. Thinking like 2 pieces should be fine on that. I need to put the rest of those essence berry bushes over there, actually, but I haven't. And we'll set this to extrude, throw our gold in there, and let it get that stuff made up for us. And there's another energy crystal. That'll give us the 4 that we need. Oh yeah, we just need 1 of these. Oops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. And that. And that. How do we... I can't recall. How do we make the insulated gold cable? Oh, it's double rubber. Okay. Okay, so now for the MFE, that's easy, or it should be. We need some more iron here. 4 is fine. I'll have to get some more of that made fairly soon, I imagine. And that. And we'll let that start running through to get that. And then the advanced machine casing, yeah, we're going to need more iron. I don't know what I'm thinking. Just go ahead and grab like a stack. That's the thing, even after this, we're not done with IC2, so we're going to end up using the iron. I can promise you that. There we go. Let that start crafting up. And our last one, let's go. There we go. Okay. So now we should be good to get the MFE crafted. And then... oh yeah, it's not going to shift click. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oops, that. There's our MFE. So now we're going to need... that's easy. We've got that. The advanced machine casing is actually fairly easy. We've got everything on here. I'm actually going to need a couple more steel plates. Let me grab a few more of these. Let those run for just a second. And then these Lapotron crystals, lapis dust, and then those. So we might actually need some more enriched alloys, which could be a problem. I've got a bunch of coal in there. Wait a second. Okay. I'll be back in just a second once I get this stuff together, and then we'll continue with this. Okay, welcome back. So I've got a bit of redstone getting compressed, and then I've got that enriched alloy being made. So now we should be, I think, all set for this. We're going to need one of these, and then we're going to need the advanced machine casing. So we've got that. And then we've got our advanced circuit, and then we're going to need, what, 12 more of these. Now we still got a little ways to go on that, but that's fine. And then we just need our energium, our energy crystals. And we'll start getting our Lapotrons made. And we're going to need 6 of these. So a little bit expensive, but really not beyond our means at this moment. So we'll grab that. Get that. And go ahead and grab some more of these. Get these crafted up. Okay. That. And there we go. And it's so close, I can almost taste it. It's great. And then we got one other really small thing to craft, but it's not nearly as involved as all of this has been. So, not going to be too bad on that. Let's see, I don't have any space at all. Okay. Just throw this on the ground for right now. That. And there we go. There's the last one of those. So now if we just put all of this together really, really quick, and we will call it done. And that, and that. There we go. So we got our MFSU. Now to get this thing charged, of course, we don't have the IC2 power to do that. But the way that we're going to handle getting this done is immersive engineering. And let's go ahead. We'll get some MV wire coils. We'll just need a little bit of electrum for that. And wrong side. This side. I think I've already got some electrum made up, which we do. And sticks. Do I have sticks on me? I think I'm out of sticks. Okay. We should be good. There's our MV wire coil. And now the last thing that we're going to need is these wire connectors, just iron and hardened clay, which I need to smelt some clay. Let's see. Do I have any clay? I may have to run and grab some really quick, actually. Oh no, we're good. We're good on that. So we'll just need, what, 16 of this. Get that. And do I have iron on me by chance? No. Okay. And this was actually something, this was actually a little trick I used when I was playing on Infinity Expert. Because, of course, you can start with the IC2 and stuff and immersive engineering with that. And this is how I powered all my IC2 stuff, was through immersive engineering. So, alright. And then what we can do is we can just set up our MFSU. We can just put it, say, right here for now. Put our MV wire connectors here and here. And then just link it up like so. And you'll notice it's charging up. So then we can throw our quantum suit helmet in there and start getting that charged. Now it is going to take a while. It holds 10 million EU. But we'll have it for next episode. So yippee. And like I said, this thing, if we get the wither effect, it will automatically cleanse that wither effect off of us. And I think it costs, like, to do that, I think it takes like maybe 25,000 power. But it is rocking 10 million for the helmet. So we could always make a battery box to take with us, but I think we'll be alright with 10 million realistically, just to kill the wither. So, and then I'll probably make a sword for us for next episode as well, because only having the crossbow isn't going to be that great. But yeah, so like I said, next episode we'll maybe dive into a runic dungeon and also kill the wither for the first time. So yippee, episode 20. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, please comment, like, subscribe. It's very, very much appreciated. I feel like we did get a lot of IC2 stuff done today. Of course, it was really just for these two items. But, you know, we kind of jumped a lot of, skipped over a lot of stuff and got it charging in a very efficient manner. So that's always great. But yeah, so next episode, I hope you guys join me for that. I'm looking forward to it. I may release it early. Once again, I do apologize. The episodes have been kind of in a weird order of late. You know, that's because, you know, I've included the tips and tricks, and then also I've been working on rebooting Skyrim. If you watch the first couple episodes of that series, you'll notice that we had some stutter, like interior stutter and stuff. And everything, and I've got that fixed. I've managed to get that fixed, and I've managed to put in a lot of really cool mods in addition to what we had prior that I think you guys will be excited about, you know, if you're into Skyrim. And so I've been working on that as well on the side. So, and we have had a bit of power outages and stuff really, really stormy season here at the moment. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys join me for next episode. And until then, please do take care. And I hope to see you guys then.